Hello everyone, Teacher Gaming here. Welcome back to another video on Warhammer Tacticus 40k. Today we're gonna talk about Ragnar, the upcoming legendary event, third pass, and also we're gonna be talking about the Guild War season that has just ended. And I wanna shout out a special member from my guild, MoonShadow, nicknamed now the Chosen One, because he helped me finishing a squad to full gold. So if you're ready, let's take a closer look.
Impurity shall be our armor, hate shall be our weapon, immortality shall be our reward.
So let's start off by talking about Ragnar because he's a legendary and most people are probably more excited to talk about him rather than the Guild War season. Now remember, this is the third event of Ragnar, so if you've been going at it before, if you joined the game like I did back in February there around, you got to experience the second time. We didn't get the first one because that was in November 2023, so this will be the third and last time we have the chance to unlock him from this event. So, you have the three lanes as we always do with Alpha, Beta and Gamma. Now, in Alpha, we cannot use Xenos. In Beta, we cannot use Chaos. And the reason why we cannot use Xenos in Alpha is because it's against Orcs, and in Beta it's against Thousand Suns. And in Gamma, we cannot use Imperials because it's against Black Templars. So the best thing to do is of course get as many points as possible. If you, like me, you are gonna progress from where you were last time. Even if you cannot unlock him, then do still work on him because that will mean whenever he's able to pull for a requisition order and X10, then maybe you can get lucky there and then you're already onwards because of the extra shard that you had to get him. He will be added to the pool at some time this year. So, for Alpha, you have max 3 hits, ranged, melee only, boulder damage, and the resilient trait. Those are the ones that you have to work with, and you can use the Tacticus Planner for planning out your squads. If you haven't used it already, I highly recommend you do it. It takes a bit of a while to get your team set up the first time around, but it's actually really good in case you want to plan for Karn, for the future, or other events where you can see, okay, I really want this character, what can I do, which character should I focus to give me the maximum yield. Again, Beta, we cannot use Chaos, there we have no summons, maximum 3 hits, so that is something that is being repeated. Then we have physical damage, we have power damage, and flying. So you have basically Xenos and Imperial to work with. So best of luck in that. I've managed to bring up my orcs to gold, all of them. So hopefully some of them can net me some points there. For Alpha, I have my Chaos to work with. And then in Gamma, I have both Chaos from my different ones. I have quite a few now at gold, and then I also have, of course, my Xenos characters, because Gamma, again, that's no Imperials, so it's against Black Templars, therefore no Imperials. So if you really went hard into Bellator, those people, then, well, it is what it is. There you have no Black Legion, no physical, melee only, piercing damage, and power damage. So there's a lot of points to be made there, and that is something I'm really looking forward to. I will make some videos to give you guys an update on how my event is progressing when it opens in just about 7 hours. Some videos will come out probably on Monday, where I will probably be sitting here being a little bit sad due to not being able to unlock him. Maybe that will dawn on me, or maybe I will be here and be very, very happy because I can see maybe there's a chance. So, do not look at my max tokens here. It's been a busy day, so busy days. Guild War, roughly 3 weeks until it starts again. DK crew, 6 for 6 in BF level 2, and that was really amazing. Shout out to all DK crew members, and I hope everyone else also had a good Guild War. season. I found it was really interesting. We had some really close ones. And what I want to talk about the Guild War is actually location wise. Something that can be safe for you to go with is the standard setting. We faced someone, they had their HQ not in the back, in the middle, but they had it in the middle on the fourth row, so second furthest back. And that meant whatever was behind the HQ was just free territory. And I think we got our highest score. We got above 350, so that was really, really good. And I cannot stress this enough for those who are maybe newer players or waiting to join a guild war. I hope you are in a guild where the officers and maybe some designated people call a war target. Number one priority, stick to the war target. If you cannot hit any of the squads, then save your squads. Of course, we all have real life, so maybe we can be prevented from doing that, but then at least ask where should you hit. Because if you just throw them around, maybe you throw them like, oh, I can kill 2 squads here, and then 1 squad over here, and then I only have AI left, and there's no AI at the moment, so I will look at the very end. That's not productive for a guild war. You win through coordination and precision striking. So that's really what it's all about. And I would say have the normal setup or maybe swap around so you are more protected. The best thing I can say is for sure have it that your Medicae, because it gives such a big health buff, is protected by 2 locations at BF2 where you have 2 epics and 3 rare squads for both of the players. So that's in total 4, because Medicae itself has the highest of rare and then uncommon. So 2 rare, 3 uncommon squads. And that is really something. So might even, I think we will do that, put someone who has epic squads onto the actual Medicae, because that is what you want to protect at all costs. That HP boost is just so massive. So when it comes to squads, for me, I have my orcs. Probably gonna be one big team. Though Snog, I really like him. He does really well. I'm talking about defense right now. Black Legion, I am slowly swapping them around. I'm at the moment doing Black Legion with, they are down here, Death Guard. Need to work on my Malithus. He's really good for defense. Anything with summon or resilience is actually really good. But at the moment it is Rotbone, it's Typhus, it is Harken, Archimatos, and then yeah, I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna swap my teams around. I'm definitely gonna have a tank in Ascor, who can also buff damage. I'm gonna have Karn, because I have him, and he's actually doing really good damage. Then I'm also gonna have Rotbone and Typhus as well. And then I might do Archimatos, because summons are really fun, though he is a little bit weak. So Harken, I would like to swap in. I will probably swap him in instead. But if I had to do something, I would definitely go maybe Rask, because Flame can be really good, but also he does deep strike, so it doesn't work that well. Maybe I would do Malithus actually, bring him up to gold. And then I have a squad where I have some resilient ones. I have a very good active. I have a healer with a high rest chance. And I have someone who can move and do a lot of damage. Someone who's pretty tanky, so that might be a squad. Then at the moment I'm working on my Dark Angels. I'm gonna bring Barraquail and Sarquail up to silver, because that is for me the next goal. Bring squads up to silver, so I have World Eaters on the way. I'm gonna have Dark Angels, Death Guard, Aldari. Don't really have that much down here. I want to build as many squads as possible with synergy, so I have full defense. I'm also gonna build up my Necrons, also because Necrons are good for events and different game modes. So Necrons, Orcs, I would have an Astra Militarium combined with Dark Angels and Incensius, because there's a healer. So that would be 3 squads. Then I will have my Chaos Squad, World Eater, and Yeah, not Black Legion, but with Death Guard, honestly. And then my last one would probably be some leftovers with Black Legion, or I might go in and probably build Tau because Revis is also really good for many modes, and the marker lights are really good, and so is Onshi. So if you come up across me in future seasons, those are probably gonna be the ones that you are gonna face. If you haven't been as lucky with the pulls, then I would definitely recommend Necrons. I would recommend you work on Death Guard, also get your Rotbone shards, make sure you get him. And then I would probably recommend a Psycho Squad, and Vindicta is actually really good for killing silver squads in most game modes. Because of the passive, I'm also just in salvage, keep going on Vindicta, because there's a high crit chance, and there's the special for one attack there, and then you can get the secondary attack. That's usually how I do my salvage runs. Space Angels, I really like them, but I'm not that big of a fan on them. That being said, Ragnar's, you can see I got 200 last time. His active combined with Onshi is just wow. So that's really good. And here with hits, so I really hope I can get him because it would be really good for the guild, for guild bosses, and it would also just be really fun to have him for live PvP, which I think I might start doing more. Like this Beast Slayer is a really good stat, so, and also he has Final Vengeance, which can be quite annoying to face. That's it for me, everyone. What are your plans for the upcoming Ragnar event? What are your thoughts about the current Guild Wars season? Let me know in the comments down below. Consider leaving a like, and I'll see you all in a future video.